Today at FullOnDrums.com, we've got Ray Luzier again. On the eve of a new Korn record, we have drummer Ray Luzier back in the studio. Today he's going to be playing one of my favorite tracks off the new record, Love Meth. Ray, welcome back to the studio, brother.
It's great to be here, man.
Nice. Would you like to tell us a little bit about the recording process for the new Korn album?
Sure. What we did is, everybody knows, the diehard fans know, some of you don't. Brian Head Welsh is back in the fold now, so it's always been a goal of mine since, this is my 6th year being with the band, and I've always wanted the 4 original up front and me in the back slamming. So I got my wish, and we started about a year ago, and we had about 25 tunes going, and there was no awkwardness at all. I mean, once Brian got back in, the laughs were flowing, the riffs were flowing, the grooves, and next thing you know, we had all these tunes, and kept going from there.
What studio did you do the drums at?
We did basics at Energy, the famous Energy in NoHo, Cali, and legendary Follow the Leader was made there, one of the biggest Korn records, and it was just so comfortable. You go in there, the rooms, the acoustics are amazing. It's set. And
who produced it?
Don Gilmore, which is he's done so many records and so many cool things. Laid back guy. He's just the breeze. I mean, he's all focused, on like the mass appeal and like the hits, and because as a band, when you're writing, you have all these riffs and stuff flying everywhere. You need someone to come in outside ears and hone in and
kind
go.
of make sense of the madness a little bit.
Yeah, because you get carried away, and we think it's cool, but we think everything we do is cool. So.
Now, how many days did you have to track all the drum tracks?
I did we tracked about 15, 16 tunes in about under 4 days, including drum tones. So yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, we were trucking, man. But it was cool because we were rehearsed, and we were in with Don, and we finished. We did the rest of the tracks at the Korn studio, Buck Owens, up in Bakersfield, and everything else was done up there.
Well, let me tell you, you guys are in for a treat because this record is killing, man. Well, Ray, why do you say we get busy over here? You ready to do some playing?
Let's do it. I'm just waiting on my drum tech.
On the hats, we have an Audio-Technica ATM450. It's going through the topped ATB console. On the floor tom to Ray's left, we have a Heil PR30 going through a Golden Age Project Pre-73 with no EQ or compression. On the top of the snare, we have a good old-fashioned SM57. It's going through the Chameleon Lab 7602 Mark II with a little bit of EQ. On the bottom of the snare, we have an Audio-Technica ATM450 going through the topped ATB console. On the main 3 toms, we have Audio-Technica AE3000s all going through Golden Age Project Pre-73s with no EQ or compression. For the overheads, we have a pair of Mojave Audio MA301 FETs. They're set to cardioid, going through Golden Age Project Pre-73s with no EQ or compression. Inside the kick, we have an MXL A55 about halfway inside the drum. It's going through an overstayer channel amp with a 30 Hz boost on the EQ. Outside the kick, we have a Mojave Audio MA301 FET. It's set to cardioid, about 6 inches from the center of the drum, and also has a 30 Hz boost on the EQ. For rooms, we have a pair of Mojave Audio MA302 mics set to Omni. They're 100 inches from the center of the kit and 100 inches apart.
Believe all the chaos I have in my heart.
huge thanks to Ray Luzier for being back on the show. Brother, you sound as good as always.
Thanks, bro.
Be sure to go buy your very own deluxe edition of Korn's new album, Paradigm Shift. It features bonus tracks as well as behind-the-scenes footage of the making of the album. And go to korn.com and rayluzier.com to see where they're coming to a city near you. And be sure to go to fullondrums.com and download the full band with multi-track audio files of everything you've just heard. And check out past episodes, interviews, articles, news, and reviews from around the drumosphere. So until next time, you know the drill. Keep it on 10.